Hey guys, Happy New Year. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're all safe. So this might be my most important video of 2021, right? So this video is going to be about 15 goals for 2021. But here's the difference, right? So every year, everybody makes these long list of goals that they want to do, blah, blah, blah. New year, new me, meh, 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 right? But here's the thing. Most of the time, the goals that they have, most of them are unattainable, right? So they make all these goals and they only hit like 1 out of 2. Don't get me wrong. Hey, hitting 1 or 2 goals, that's great. That's 1 or 2 more than you did last year. Congratulations. Excuse me. But when it comes to the goals that I have written down for you guys, I decided, hey, let me find goals that can be impactful for the long run, but still attainable in 1 year. So let's begin, right? Number one. Number one is grow your income or have a side income. The only example I literally need to give you is 2020, right? Because everything shut down, people lost their jobs, people had to go on unemployment, and that's just it. But hey, let's look at it for the long run, right? I think we should all have financial freedom. I know that there's people who say, I want to be a millionaire, I want to be rich, blah, 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 the cars, blah, 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 the houses. Don't get me wrong, that's great. I hope you get that. I pray that you get that. But financial freedom is something that's attainable because not everybody's going to be a multimillionaire, but financial freedom is attainable. So I believe that when we all get older and older, when we finally hit our 30s, our 40s, our 50s, have our kids, blah, 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 when one of us say, hey, we should take a trip, we shouldn't be scared to reach into our pockets. That's what I think we should be working on now. Growing your income or your second side income, right? That's number one. Number two. Number two is clean your room. I mean that mentally and physically, because mentally, if you have too many things going on, you're gonna get home, feel drained, and say, I'm just gonna take a nap and then I'll get to it, and then you get up and then you don't get to it, right? And then physically, right, like your room, if you get home, you feel all motivated and energized, right? And then you get home and your cat's on the roof, your clothes are under your bed, you have one shoe on top of the door, one shoe under your TV, right? All this crazy nonsense that you need to clean, that's taking out time that you could be going at your goals. So number two, clean your room mentally and physically, right? That's number two. Number three, my favorite. Number three is my personal favorite, and that's outsourcing. Outsourcing is basically finding somebody to do that job, right? So, best example is me. I have never written a paper since 2015, right? No, I haven't written a paper since 2015. Because guess what? As soon as I stepped into college, and I had to take these writing intensive courses, blah, 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 10-page paper, 5-page paper, 15. That was a waste of time for me. I said, let me find somebody to do it for me. Plain and simple. So, while somebody else is doing it for me, taking up that chunk of time, now that time is mine again. I'm buying my time, right? So when I buy my time back, guess what? I get to focus on the other classes that I've been struggling on. So I get to focus on that, the more important things. Outsourcing is one of the best ways to buy back your time. That is very important. That's my favorite one, right? That's number three, right? Number four is learn a new skill. So, what I mean by that is sales and negotiation or meditation. I personally started to get into meditation. Due to this craziness, I needed to find inner peace. So, I take 5 to 10, maybe 15 minutes a day. I sit down, I put on my meditation music, and I clear my mind. And then I say, okay, what do I need to do? What needs to get done within this week? What needs to get done today? What should be done this month, right? I focus, I calm down, I meditate, right? There's obviously a crap ton of more skills that you can start learning, but find skills that are going to help you for the long run. Meditation is going to help you for the long run. Sales and negotiation is going to help you in the long run. Even Warren Buffett himself, mind you, he's all about investing. At one of his conferences, he said that the most important skill to learn and to have, right, is sales and negotiation. Mind you, he's a multimillionaire due to investing. Who knew that he was going to say that? We all thought he was going to say, you should save up money and then invest in long-term stocks and bonds and this and that, and then you'll be rich. No, he said sales and negotiation. Because when you do that, all right, you're putting yourself in uncomfortable situations every time, because guess what? It's a new situation every time you go into a new sale or a new negotiation. And some of you guys are going to be thinking, yeah, but I'm not doing business. That's fine. You still need to negotiate. If you're trying to, let's say, well, when things are done, right? You see this girl or you see this dude and you say, yo, how am I going to get this person to like me and date me, right? Yes, obviously, show your best self, blah, 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 but it's kind of like a negotiation. Like, hey, me and you should chill. Me and you should go out to eat. We should go eat this. We should go here. Everything's a negotiation. And once you get better at that, things are going to go your way. So learn a new skill. That's number 4, right? Number 5. This is kind of tough because of everything going on right now. But travel to a new country. Go see some sights. I think when you do stuff like that, that's a mental reset, especially when you're stressed out. You just go out for the weekend or for the week, right? And you just chill. You have a good time and you do you, right? And I know right now we can't do that as much. But what I've noticed is that when you travel now, like during this whole situation, there's going to be less crowds and less tourists going to those certain spots. And because of what's going on, they have more safety guidelines. So if you want to do it, yes, just go. Be safe. Keep your mask on, your hand sanitizers. Don't forget to drink your multivitamins. Like always, I keep saying this. But that's number 5. Number 6, right? Number 6 is make a new friend. In 2020, I made one new friend. Even though some people say, oh, you could have made more, right? You could have made 10. But that one new friend has a lot of connections. And like the old saying goes, oh man, I forgot it. You guys know what I'm trying to say, right? It's not what you know, but it's who you know, right? So make a new friend. Start making new friends that you know are going to be valuable to you personally. Like, I'm not saying, oh, just go make new friends for their connections. No, go make new friends so you could go have fun. Go have fun, but make sure that they're bringing stuff to the table. Because my one new friend, he's high in the corporate world, right? But then again, I like to talk to him. Me and him have great conversations. This dude makes me laugh 24/7. He's a good friend. Make 1 to 5, maybe 10 new friends. At least try, right? In that range, 1 to 10. That's number 6, right? Number 7. Read one more book, right? When I say that, I'm not trying to tell you to just read books. I'm not trying to tell you, hey, read 25 books this year. Read one more book than you did last year. So if you read 5, read 6 this year. Because guess what? Books are windows to the future through the lens of the past. And I wrote that down because that was fire. Tell me not, right? That was a perfect quote. Reading books will give you knowledge that you can't find anywhere else. Or if you do find it, you find it too late. So start to read books. Pick up 1, pick up 2. Or beat your last year record, right? That's number 7, right? I literally wrote this all down. Like, I really went hard for this. Number 8, cut down on the social media. I noticed myself, like, all the apps will tell you how long you've been on that app. For, I think it was like a week, I had 2 days straight that I spent 8 to 7 hours on Instagram. And if you can't cut out your social media, right? Because what some people say is you should just cut it out in general, right? Only log in once a week, once every 2 weeks, a couple times a month, right? Excuse me. What you can do, if you don't want to do that, unfollow the eye candy, in the sense of those people that fake the funk. Like they post up their new cars and their trips, and you think to yourself subconsciously, wow, I wish that could be me. Yes, consciously, you say, oh, that's great. I'm going to grind to do that, right? But subconsciously, in the present moment, you're going to say, damn, I wish that was me. Start unfollowing those people. Start seeing what you need to see, and that's it. If you don't want to cut out social media, right? That's number 8. Number 9, quit one bad habit. So, let's talk about it. Let's say you drink a lot of soda. Cut that out. I can tell you from experience, right now, I could barely drink soda. I could barely go past 1 cup. Back then, if you knew me when I was younger, all I drank was soda. I had a Voss water bottle. Do they still make Voss? Hold up. Whoa. Somebody let me know down in the comment section if they still make Voss water bottles. But, back to the point. Voss water bottles, like this big, right? I love soda so much, I think I drank the water. I'm not even too sure if I dumped it or not, like a dummy, right? And I put soda inside. And because I wanted to keep drinking it, I took it in the shower with me. I was addicted. And I cut that out. Now, water. I drink like 8 of these a day. At least 8. So, cut out one bad habit, because when you start doing that, that snowball effect starts to pick up, right? You cut off that one thing, and it starts to pick up. You start cutting out different things, and it's this huge ass snowball that's just gonna knock through things. So that's number 9. Number 10, long-term investments, right? So index funds, real estate, because yes, we want to be in the now, but we also want to take care of our future. Don't forget about that. That's number 10, right? Let's go to number 11. I wrote down a lot of things. Oh my gosh. Find somebody that inspires you. Find somebody new that inspires you. Because yes, we all follow the gurus, or the top fitness people, the sports athletes, right? Find somebody new. Or, like I said, start cutting down on the eye candy and start following more things related to that person that inspires you. So you could start seeing it more. Like me personally, you guys know I love Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace to the GOAT. I followed like 5 to 10 more pages because that's what I see now. I'm motivated. Every time I see that picture of him, Mamba mentality pops up in my head. My big brother got me one of the greatest gifts I can ever ask from him. Well, technically, I didn't even ask. He did that shit by himself. It's a picture of Kobe, right? And then his stats right there. And it's perfectly framed. I put that in my room. Every time I wake up, I'm like, Mamba mentality, I have to get shit done. So find somebody that inspires you, because if you have discipline, you don't need a mentor. Because mentors are more for discipline, right? If you're disciplined, just find somebody that inspires you and get shit done. And make sure they pop up in your head when you're feeling low. That's number 11, right? Number 12, manage stress. Once again, let's talk about last year. It was hectic. I personally had a couple breakdowns mentally. That's why I decided to go into meditation. But here's 3 ways to manage stress, right? Stop overscheduling. Stop trying to do too much in one day. That's going to get us completely burnt out. I've tried that. And trust me, that shit's tough. Start to use your time management skills, right? That's number 1. Number 2, refresh the body. So in the sense of eating better, drinking better, right? Start working out. And I'm not saying you gotta look like The Rock. I'm not saying all of that. But what I'm saying is, a couple burpees, a couple push-ups, a couple crunches, a couple pull-ups. Something light to keep yourself moving at least. And number 3, like I said, meditation. Clear your mind and just focus. That's number 12, right? Manage stress. Number 13 is help people. And I think I spoke about this before, right? But when you help people, it comes back. And I'm not telling you to help people because it comes back to you in doubles, but just do it out of the kindness of your heart, because it's kind of like karma, right? Where it's always going to get back to you. But like karma, it doesn't get back to you like this. Don't say, okay, I'm going to help somebody today and then tomorrow it should come back. No. You probably help somebody today, and 2 years, 3 years go by, that same person might help you, or somebody might step in to help you with a certain situation that you just can't fix. So number 13, let's start helping people. Let's start putting smiles on people's faces. That's what I love to do. Number 14, start hanging out with your family. Family is first. As 2020 showed us, it could be anybody. And if you personally did not lose one person due to COVID, you are blessed. You are blessed. Start looking at things in full circle. You are blessed. Don't forget that, because guess what? COVID killed more in the last 9 months than the flu has in the last 10 years. Start reaching out to your family. Start fixing relationships. Start taking pictures. Start going, well, not going out because the whole situation right now, but start getting back in contact. Family first. And I know that's very important. This whole list is important. This isn't categorized by importance from greatest to least, right? Family first, guys. And for number 15, don't forget that happy and health is the new rich, right? That's not a goal. Well, it's more of like a tip or a saying, but it is a goal just because you want to be happy. You want to be healthy, right? There's people who are rich who aren't happy, but there's people who are poor who are happy because they have their family, they have a roof, they have clothes. Happy and health is the new rich, so focus on your health, focus on your happiness. Those are my 15 powerful goals for 2021. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys sit down and write this all down and start getting to it. I hope this year brings you happiness, success, and health. God bless. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, share, and see you next time.